Okay, so we just got the call from the realtor, sent over the documents, so flash up the laptop, and one signature, and that concludes buying and selling our home.
Woo!
Woo!
We're getting a bigger boat.
Maybe that over now. I feel it in my veins. Sing a simple song now. Please, lover, won't you stay? Maybe that we're over now. I feel it in my veins. Sing a simple song now. Please, lover, won't you stay? I can only hold my love for another year too late. Tidying up the road, my love. Take me far away from here.
On this video, we take our longest sailing trip to date. Our first stop, Ladysmith to Montague Harbour on Galiano Island.
Got your coffee?
Got my coffee. First
Nice.
mate. Hey, remember when we almost hit that boat behind me?
Hi.
Oh, nice. Keep you off the ground.
So after a long day of sailing to Galiano Island, we went to Montague Harbour Provincial Marine Park to stretch our legs and walk around.
That's a beautiful trail network through here. Got a nice white sand beach we saw coming in yesterday, but it's not very protected to the elements. Looked like it was gonna be white sand, but just shells and flat rock, so wouldn't be ideal for the non-beach day anyway, because it's a little bit chilly today. Were you a circus dog? Where are you going? Lazy beach day for Keeber and Will.
He's on my towel.
And Mom's filling up the stand-up paddleboard.
Almost done. Get my workout out.
See him?
From across the beach, Will spotted a sea otter pup, so we had to go check him out.
I think it's a baby.
Got Matt out on the paddleboard. He's doing good. I think the last time he was on a paddleboard, we were in Maui, and it didn't go well. He spent a lot of time in the water. Surprisingly, the water is not too bad, and the weather turned out really nice today. How's it going, Matt? You're doing good.
All right, here we go. Fingers crossed. We have some success. Feel heavy?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Oh, he's got you.
Oh my God.
We got 3 males, but they're all too small.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one was tiny, one was an inch too small, and one was about a ½ inch too small.
Oh. Well, we got something.
We did.
That's better than nothing, I guess. Good morning. So, second night here at Montague Harbour. This is a really beautiful spot. I had a little bit of a rough night last night. We weren't expecting it rain, and woke up in the middle of the night and had to clear everything out of the cockpit.
Morning.
Yeah, Matt's out there waiting for his coffee.
This boat's pretty small.
So we have just that this boat for more than one night is very, very small for 3 people and a puppy dog, right, Keeper? So we've got Will. Will's pretty cozy there in his little berth. This is sort of where the dog sleeps, although he has been sleeping on the floor. Hey, Matt?
Yeah, because he needs to curl.
He likes to curl. There's Matt's closet. There's my closet. I have to say, the bed is not too bad. You know, there's our laundry. The head's a pretty standard size. No problem there. But for 3 people in this little boat, it's just a bit much. The conclusion that we've come to is that we're going to be getting a bigger boat.
What?
That's the conclusion I've come to anyway. Montague. It's a busy spot, but it's been really beautiful.
And we did make a spectacular entrance. Pulled in, it was pretty windy. It's mostly a mooring buoy field. So we did find a couple of sweet spots where it would probably be anchoring friendly. Then we started to drift. And then the line off the dinghy got wrapped around the prop, so we lost power. And panic ensued. And then we fixed that. And then the wind pushed us around. And we almost bumped into our neighbors over here.
Oh, you forgot to mention that, like, we literally lost steering.
Right.
So you're telling me to keep it going forward for momentum, but I could not steer.
Right.
So we came in, well, I would say like a foot of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the boat just right there. We didn't hit them, so
Nope.
Thank God.
And we got out lots of anchor and scope, and we haven't moved at all for the last 2 days. And who's looking forward to a hot shower later?
Oh yes, Ganges Marina up next. Stay tuned. So if you were to recommend a boat for 3 people, do you have any recommendations? We're probably thinking somewhere between 36 and 40, 42. It's something that would be blue water capable if we ever so chose to go the distance.
Yeah, probably likely still a production boat. I know some of the production boats are a little bit too light duty and more focused on creature comfort, which we do want some creature comforts.
I do.
Hot shower,
Comfortable bed.
comfortable bed,
Storage.
storage. Yeah,
Storage.
it's got to have a bigger cockpit area.
And I like to spend my time outside, but I also want to be able to go inside if the weather is not
Right.
ideal.
All right, Dan and Kendra, I got the bar to work on the windlass. Woo!
So the next leg of the trip was to head over from Montague to Ganges on Saltspring Island. So we arrived at Ganges Marina on Saltspring Island. It's really nice, but pretty good wind happening today, so probably settle down a little bit later. But if you want to talk about opulent and super and high-end boats, this guy right here, I just saw him pop a hot tub cover off his hot tub and a big plume of steam come off, so he's roughing it.
Hi, Keeper. No staying. Look, I don't even need a blow dryer.
Just the beautiful winds of Saltspring Island, blowing your luscious locks dry as a bone. First hot shower in 2.5 days, so that felt amazing. And pretty sweet. They have free DVDs you can help yourself. Feel free to borrow a movie or a TV show. When finished, just return. Well, cheers. Floating Freedom Crew. First quality meal this weekend.
Hey, I made dinner last night. It was pretty good. Chicken souvlaki.
It was really good.
Yeah. But this
Not that good.
once again, I'm overwhelmed with all the space that I have here. Do my morning aerobics.
And once again, it was windy and louder than whatever.
Flashback to Comox.
Flashback to Comox. Worst sleep ever. Part 2. So after a hot shower and getting cleaned up, we headed off into Ganges to go explore. So we have decided to stay in Salt Spring for one more night because tomorrow looks like crap weather. A low of 11 degrees and rain. So, and it's July-uary. So we just had to buy off and bribe our son with some Gatorade, chicken Mr. Noodle, and restaurant dinner to keep him happy. But I think he's on board now. All right, but so the following day when we plan on departing, it's supposed to be all sun, 20 degrees, so I think that'll be much nicer for making our way back home. So we just got back for provisioning. We're gonna stretch it out for one more day and head off to Tent Island. So we got a couple more supplies.
I like how all you can see is chips and beer.
Yeah, everything else in that bag is vegetables and vitamin waters and kale. But the rain has stopped.
Finally.
Just for one moment here. Been raining all freaking day. Super glad that we decided to hang out here with power and heat rather than sailing all day home. And tomorrow the weather's supposed to be like 20 degrees and sunny. The wind is going to be a little bit light, but it'll be comfortable. All right, so we're on mission. Get crab for dinner. Steak and crab tonight. Do we have bait?
Yeah.
Check. Do we have trap?
Yeah.
Check. Do we have luck? Check. We're chumming the waters.
Oh, it smells nasty.
So after letting the crab trap soak for a few hours, Will offered to go check it out. And once again, we were skunked. Okay, you ready? $12,000 each, or get all 11 for the low price of $125K. So just on a little hike to stretch your legs, wandered off to Churchill Trail Park, or trail. So let the dog have a little bit of a run around and a bark. Like I said, stretch your legs because I can't even stand upright in the sailboat, so it feels good to stand tall for him. Yeah, it smells really good out here. Nice fresh air. So the next morning, fully provisioned and good weather at the bow, we headed to Tent Island.
Not sure if you can see out there, but Matt is on a rescue mission to recover the end of my paddle for my paddleboard, which wasn't attached properly and I lost over there somewhere. Such a trooper. Quite a difference from yesterday at Saltspring. In the Ganges Marina, it rained all day. So it's nice and warm here. We're at Tent Island. We're gonna anchor for the night and then tomorrow we head home. Did he get it? He did? Did he? Oh my God, you're amazing.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit.
So after spending the last night in Saltspring in pouring rain, wind, cold, dull, soaking wet, we've retreated back on the way home to Tent Island just to wrap up our sailing vacation of 6 days, which has been epic. What do you think?
I love it here. This is my new favorite place.
I know. The water was quite warm. There's tons of people here.
I'm so glad we decided to stop here instead of heading right home.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful evening.
Absolutely. It broke up the passage home. It was going to be about 5-6 hours, so we did 3 or 4 and then have a little bit of a pit stop and just a short jump home tomorrow.
Just felt totally robbed yesterday. I mean, it was nice. We got cozy in the cozy sailboat. I read but it was raining all day.
It was gross.
So
it was
I
super
feel
gross.
Like this is a nice way to end it,
Yeah.
at least.
What a great way to end a great trip. What do you think, Will? Does it feel heavy?
A little bit.
You got some weight?
Oh my God.
Just some seaweeds?
I saw it and I thought it was something.
Oh. Hold it tight. Nothing? Damn it. We're so bad at this.
Ready? We're gonna try some of this Saskatoon berry cider from Saltspring that I purchased last night.
Yeah, we were over at the Oyster Catcher, and I think they were featuring the Saltspring cider. It was so yummy.
Yeah, it was the semi-dry, but this one's Saskatoon berry. I asked the guy in the store what he would recommend, and he recommended this one.
Oh, I'm sure it'll pair
So,
awesomely with our steak.
try it. Packs a punch.
It's so
Cheers.
beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Captain Will keeping us safe in some shallow waters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go back to the other side.
looks like Dad's buying a new prop. Is Dad buying a new prop? No. Oh, pretty close.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. Distance you can tell.
So after a beautiful night at Tent Island, it was time to pack it up and head home.
You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors.
As this epic sailing trip was coming to an end, our focus would now be shifted.
You and me.
With the sale of our home complete, all our focus now would be on packing and getting ready for the big move. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. And like Peggy said, if you have any suggestions for a new boat for our family, please put it in the comments below.